Okay, y'all. There might be trouble in paradise for this new documentary that's coming out by 50 Cent. Because word on the street is P. Diddy is saying that they didn't get permission to, use the footage that's in there. That's personal, private footage. So this could be stopped in its tracks right now because allegedly Diddy's team is going after Netflix. We're about to talk about it, okay, y'all? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and three. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So P. Diddy's documentary is supposed to come out tomorrow on Netflix. Okay, y'all? And 50 Cent is all over the place. He is, franchising everywhere. He was on Good Morning America. He's all over the place. News pages. He's on social media. Franchising this new documentary that's coming out. Now, mind you, this is not going to be anything like R. Kelly's documentary. This is what they're saying. They're saying that, with R. Kelly's documentary, everybody who was anybody that it came across R. Kelly was on that documentary telling their story. This is not going to be that type of documentary. The people that didn't had a sneak peek of it, they're saying that you're going to see another side of Diddy, but it's not going to be like we think it's going to be. It's going to be, just showing his character, basically. Okay, y'all? So, boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is one of the pictures from, Good Morning America with 50 Cent on there. And the lady that helped, put the documentary together, they were on, Good Morning America. And he talked about how, P. Diddy tried him to play him like he was a female, asked him, do you want, him to take him shopping? Which 50 Cent got his own money, so why would he need Diddy to take him shopping? So he looked at it as he was trying to get at him. Something like the Meek Mill situation. Lord have mercy. Let's don't say Meek Mill too loud because he get to going again. I did not have relations with that there. When we all know in the back of our minds, you did that. You did that. We heard that we heard the audio and everything. You did that. Okay, y'all. So he's on here talking about, his experiences with Diddy and stuff like that. He also has these two that's going to be in the documentary. Two of the jurors going to be in the documentary, which I don't know why. Maybe they just want the clout. I don't know. But the jury, everybody look at the jury as they were fixed. That they were kind of stupid to let Diddy just slip through their hands like that. And the things that they were saying about they were in a relationship and this and then they were in love and all of that stuff. That's not love when somebody's putting paws on you. That's not love. But this is what, some of the jurors saying that they were in love and him and Cassie and this and that and this, which goes to show you, I say this all the time. Jurors should be a job. It should be a job. They should get some people that this is what they do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just getting ordinary people from the streets that a lot of them ain't got enough sense to throw. And then they are releasing people that shouldn't be released or locking people up that shouldn't be locked up. You know what I'm saying? You can't take people that ain't got enough sense to throw and just put in charge of somebody's life. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Diddy has done so much dirt out here, and they looked over it. A lot of stuff. The way that the whole jury situation went during the trial, that they was not getting along. Everybody was, one person was standing out, and everybody else was agreeing to something, and everybody else, and one person wasn't. And then the next day, automatically, everybody just, it was like they were tired, and then they just did whatever just so they can get out of there because they wanted to get on with their holiday. This is what it seemed like. It wasn't, sincere on really getting down to the nitty gritty on the things that Diddy had done and holding him accountable for it. They didn't do that. So I don't know why they want to show their face now because, you know what I'm saying? They messed up badly. They messed up badly. Now, this is the part I wanted to get to because word on the street, Diddy's team is accusing Netflix of using private unapproved footage in 50 Cent's new documentary, which could be a problem for 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Because I said this when I first saw the clips. They start showing little, clips from the documentary. And Lord knows this shows another side of Diddy, because Diddy was out there shaking hands and hugging fans and stuff like that. And then he got inside of his car and he started talking about them. I got to go take a bath. I feel dirty, touching people on the streets and all of this stuff. And these are the people that, ban his music. And these are the people that's running up in his face. Lord knows I don't know why, because I wouldn't even want to hug Diddy. I wouldn't want nothing to jump off of him on me. Okay. But we got people out here that clout chases a lot of these celebrities that don't deserve, the attention that they're getting. So 50 Cent is showing how he talks about his fans. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing came to my mind when I saw that footage, I was like, this looked like a personal, footage that P. Diddy was, moving around in the streets and his own team was recording. How in the world did 50 Cent get his hands on this type of recording when it looked like this something that came from, P. Diddy's camp? How in the world did 50 Cent get his hands on this? And if he did get his hands on this, is he allowed to use this? He put this in a whole documentary. And I'm thinking Netflix got enough of sense to know when they could be sued for something or not. So maybe they crossed all the, the T's and dotted all the I's. And, legally they can use it, but I don't see how. If this was, it's just like I got my personal team riding around with me and recording me. And then my ops end up with the footage, using it against me. That seems like some inside, sabotage going on. And it also seems like he got that footage illegally. So there could be problems with this situation of this even coming out tomorrow, but we gonna see. Is, do P. Diddy got enough, power to stop this documentary? Because if this is footage that was stolen from him or this and that and this, or his team sold to 50 Cent or whatever, however he got it, and it belongs to P. Diddy, then to me, he gonna be able to stop it. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you all think about this situation, because word on the street is this documentary could be stopped in its tracks because of that little stipulation right there. This is what I'm hearing. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. I asked the other day, was a lot of people gonna watch it? And a lot of people saying, yeah, they're gonna be there with their popcorn. I wasn't going to watch it at first, but I think I'm going to go on and watch it because I want to report on it and let you all know what I get from it. So I will be watching it tomorrow. But y'all, I'm not excited about it, especially and they don't have a lot of people in there that he done dirt to. There's so many people on the internet and, that stories that then came out about this and that and that and this. You would have thought all of that would have been in there. I would have wanted everything to come out about Kim Porter. All the people that Kim Porter was dating, that mysteriously something happened to them and all of this stuff. I would have wanted all of that to be in the documentary. Just like they did R. Kelly and they wanted to make sure nothing was left out. Why didn't they do that for this one? I'm just saying, y'all. But, it is a good thing for people and fans of P. Diddy to see how he really feels about them. If he touches y'all, he's running and talking about he got to go get his hand, go take a bath because he feels dirty. This is coming from the man that's running around here having their girlfriends to sleep with people, not sleep, but mingle tingle with people. Adult entertainers, they got packages and all kind of stuff. This is coming from somebody like him that after the guy finishes off on, Cassie, he goes and take it and rub it on himself. That's germs in itself. If you can do all of this nastiness and you can do number one and on Cassie with another man and this and that and that and this, how in the world can you say that hugging a fan is nastier than the things that you were out here doing? I'm just saying. Going through somebody's back door, other men and women and all of this other junk, that your back door is used for one thing. You're supposed to, all of your waste comes out of that. And for you to be going up in there and, that's disgusting in itself. That's disgusting in itself. But for you to sit up there and say you got to go, you feel dirty because a fan shake your hand or hug you, that's some arrogance I'm glad that's going to come out, because a lot of fans, and I noticed he got millions and millions and millions of followers still following him till this day, even though all this stuff is coming out about the things that Diddy was doing and what he's about and all of that. They're still there. So this is something that needed to be done as well, so people can see how he really feels about y'all. The ones that's acting like that this man is something special and been acting like this for years. Even if certain bloggers post videos about P. Diddy, we got fans that come in and talking shitika in the comment section because they are mad because you post something about Diddy. Now you see how Diddy really feels about you. Even if he shakes your hand, hug you, he feels dirty. Even dirtier than playing with people back doors and playing with, another man's, fluids coming from his body and rubbing it on him. That should be nasty in itself for another man to be doing, especially for somebody that's an adult entertainer that's running around here with packages and this and that and this. And word on the street is Diddy running around here with packages too. So I don't see anything nastier than that. But this is what he said about his fans. So y'all stay tuned, because we're going to see if this documentary is going to really come out, because they are working hard now to stop it. And they're saying, the reason why that they're trying to stop it is because there's footage on it that was not approved by Diddy or his team. So how did he get it is the question, y'all. How in the world did 50 Cent get his hand on private videos like that? This man was in his car and they were still filming. Even after, how they do, little stuff, follow them around and they edit stuff and cut stuff out and this and that and this. How did 50 Cent get his hand on this stuff? Who sold it to him? I'm just saying. And if he did, is he going to be able to still use it? Is he going to have to edit that out? We're going to see, y'all. We are going to see. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. Diddy's other side and every other side of him, that people never saw before, they are looking like they're going to see that part. But y'all let me know in the comment section, would you have preferred of everybody, Danity Kane, or everybody to come out and tell their stories? Would you have wanted to hear every single body that worked with Diddy come out and tell their experiences on what he did to them and ganking everybody out of their money and all of this other stuff? Would you wanted to hear the true stories of the people that were worked with Mr. Bad Boy? Because that's what I would have wanted to hear. If they did, R. Kelly in by doing this, why shouldn't everybody else come out in droves and express how their experience was with this man as well? That's what I would have wanted to see. But like I told y'all, 50 Cent is not good with documentaries. Look how he, chopped up Mo3's documentary. And now he's looking like a fool from that one. So, it is what it is, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do P. Diddy have any win? Is it any way that he can stop this documentary? Because they have, footage that they shouldn't have. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.